Good morning, Amy here, coming to you from my kitchen this morning. I'm so excited today to share with you one of my very favorite things. I have lots of favorites, but there's a reason that these are some of my favorites, and that is because as I talk with people and as I kind of get to know people in their kitchens and connect, I realize that there are a lot of people who will say things like, I'm not a very good cook, or I always burn everything, or nothing ever turns out, or everything sticks to the pan. Have you heard or said those things before? Lots of people do. And I firmly believe that a good cook is, or a bad cook, I should say, is not always the person. It is often the cookware. And so I love sharing about cookware because I believe without a doubt that cookware is the piece that gave me kitchen confidence. I would also say I'm not a great cook. I didn't understand cooking. I didn't love it. We had not great things and everything stuck or everything burned. And so when I started using my Paper Chef cookware, my ability to say, hey, I actually can make a fried egg well, that turns and doesn't break and doesn't overcook. I really do believe it was because of my cookware. So I wanted to share with you all of our different assortments. I'm gonna post some videos after this of some of the recipes I've made in the different pieces, and then a little chart to show you a little bit about them. But if you have any questions about cookware or what to do, consider me the voice in the aisle at the store. Which isn't there, but I'm here. So I would love to help you answer any questions or help you figure out what is the best piece for you and what is the best line for you, because all of the lines have different features and benefits and are for different people. So how do you cook? How many are you cooking for? And what kind of time and joy do you find in the kitchen? Because all of those things will determine which piece of cookware is best for you. So let's start with nonstick, because that is the place where most people's kitchens start. And whether you're 14 or 45 or 85, you need a good pan to do eggs. Unless, of course, you don't eat eggs, but most people need a good pan to cook eggs. So we have two in our nonstick line that are a little bit different and a lot the same, just different price points and warranties on them. So the first one, I'm just gonna grab the handle, is our executive nonstick. So this is an 8-inch pan. This is what I would call a classic egg pan for that person who's just leaving home, or who's single, or who's you're older, maybe you're an empty nester. This is a really perfect pan for that 1 or 2 eggs. It's also the perfect pan for a little scrambler or a quiche, or even a little tiny bit of ground beef for a taco or a chili night. These ones are oven safe, burner safe, microwave safe. They have a lifetime guarantee on them. They have an aluminum core, which is really the piece about why they cook as well as they do. So if you are curious about the science behind the pieces, make sure you comment and let me know, and I'll fill you in on all those details, but I won't bore the rest of you who don't really care, because I love those kind of things. Okay, so these have a removable handle. That is a win if you are in a small space, or if you are putting them in the oven without the handle. This pan particularly is actually air fryer approved as well, without the handle. So that is a big win. These ones have a lifetime guarantee. I think I said that. And so I love this pan for those kind of jobs. Now, the next one is our Brilliance line. So this one came out in the fall of 2022, and you can see it's got that beautiful blue color. Let me finish on this pan and this line before I go to Brilliance. So this executive nonstick line comes in 8, 10, and 12 inch. There is a stock pot, there is a sauce pot, and there is a grill pan. So the grill pan, again, also removable handle. I love that I can have handles that do lots of pans. And a cast iron grill press. So this is an option in that line as well. Okay, on to Brilliance. This is the 10-inch Brilliance. So if you want to compare the 8 to the 10-inch, those are kind of the difference in sizes. So this line has a similar aluminum core, a similar coating to the top, has a 10-year guarantee on it. Still a beautifully nonstick pan, still a great egg pan, just a little bit of a budget difference. And so if you are needing an entry-level pan, this is where I would say this one is. It's also dishwasher safe, also oven safe. Comes with a lid. Maybe the little sizes don't come with a lid, but are really a great choice. It also comes in, you can buy these as sets or all as individuals, and you can get a stock pot In both this and the executive, you can get stock pots as well. So again, a really nice, evenly cooking, beautiful, big, and blue is such a trend color right now. So if you have a bluish or grayish kitchen, these are the perfect fit. Okay, that is the Brilliant. So those are our two big non-stick lines. Now this third one, and probably my favorite, because everybody gets to have a favorite, is our stainless non-stick. So this guy partners everything that is perfect about stainless steel with everything that is even better about non-stick. So if you look close, there's a little grid pattern. The black stuff is all of the non-stick coating, and the little grid allows all of the features and the benefits of the stainless steel to come through. So this pan is perfect for searing meats or making a pan sauce or a stir fry, sauteing vegetables, browning your meats, especially if you're gonna make a sauce at the end, beautiful. And I am gonna share a recipe that we love for this pan. These also have a lifetime guarantee. They go in the dishwasher. They come with a clear glass lid. So this one has an 8, a 10, a 12, and a wok. So the wok is a beautiful piece, especially if you like to do those stir fries. We use it a lot around here to make a risotto because it's just got lots of surface area for toasting all of that arborio rice. So this one is our go-to. We have the whole collection of this one. These ones are, we do a lot of shrimp and a lot of steak for searing, pork chops, lots of those kind of things where we'll start it on the stovetop and put it in the oven. These are our go-to. Add a little chicken broth or white wine at the end and you have a beautiful glaze or sauce. That is where this one really shines. Your non-stick isn't going to give you a really nice glaze when you're cooking. These ones can be used at high heat. The non-stick, medium to medium high. So again, that's also determinant in what piece, how and who is cooking. These ones and the Brilliants are induction ready. The executive non-stick are not induction ready. So if that's important to you, that's a piece you need to know. All right, those are the base skillets. Now let's talk about cast iron. So we have a whole collection of this classic cast iron, exactly what you would think, the black. It all comes pre-seasoned. There is a 10 and a 12 inch, as well as these. This is a set of 2 5.5 inch. These ones are air fryer approved as well. I love them for that, for omelets or eggs or brownies. Dip, we use them for all those kinds of jobs. So these are really, really fun. Then we have our enamel cast iron cookware. So this is for those people who like the idea of cast iron, but are really scared of the cleanup. And those people are out there. The seasoning, the cleanup, the how do I care for it, but I love the idea of it. That is where the enamel glazed comes in, because it gives you all of those features of cooking with cast iron, the high heat, the even cooking, all of those things, but they are a dream to wash because of this enamel coating, and they go in the dishwasher. So the cast iron also have a lifetime guarantee. I love this little one. These come in sizes. So this is a 1 quart, there's a 2 quart, then there is this is the 4 quart with a lid. And then there is a 6 quart Dutch oven as well. So these are a beautiful pan, kind of a legacy, what I would call a legacy piece. So a piece that's gonna last you a long time, a piece that you're gonna do a lot of those classic family dishes in. Beautiful for casseroles or breads or cinnamon buns, roasting chickens, all of those kind of things are perfect in a Dutch oven or in this skillet with a lid. So that is the enamel cast iron one. And last but not least is the rock crock collection. Now sometimes these guys get mixed in with the stoneware because they are kind of a stoneware piece, but also they are doubling as a cookware piece. So I wanted to talk about them here. So this is a stoneware pot with another enamel glaze on it. That allows it to be cooked at a much higher temperature than your regular stoneware. So this is the 6 quart Dutch oven. It goes on the burner, under the broiler, in the oven, in the barbecue, in the microwave, and in the dishwasher. So it's versatile to all those places. And also it has a slow cooker stand that you can get. And so you would just say you wanted to make a stew or some chili. You could brown your meat on the stovetop and then toss this into the slow cooker stand for the rest of the day, and I'll still do it in one pot. So I love that about it. This comes also in a shorter, about half the size of 4-quart. But then the Rock Hawk collection also has a pizza stone, so a big round one, and then a small, what we call a grill stone. So those ones are really popular for those who like to do barbecue pizza or veggies on the barbecue, or really anything that would normally fall through the grates, potatoes or shrimp, those kind of things out on your barbecue. Because they are heat safe to 700, so they are safe out on your barbecue and also dishwasher safe. So those are some of our pieces. Those are kind of just the high level highlights, and a little bit, I'm gonna share some recipes that I've made with them that we love about them. I think, you know, how do you cook? Who do you cook for? What is your level of comfort? What is your level of joy in the kitchen and with what you're cooking, so that you can choose the right pieces for your situation, for your family, for your gifting. So don't hesitate to message me or comment, and we can certainly have a chat about what the different features and what I feel is the best for your situation. So I'd love to help, and I look forward to chatting with you more soon. Bye for now.